Welcome to the Sunset Archon channel, where we aspire to gain from night to first light. And today we'll be playing Genshin Impact version 4.6. And we are just about 27 days away from version 4.7 maintenance. Just 14, almost 14 days away from Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door on Nintendo Switch. And then another 74 days until the 20th anniversary of the original Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door on Nintendo GameCube. There is a lot to look forward to this month. And after Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door comes out, we'll also be getting Luigi's Mansion 2 HD on Switch as well. And I am going to be playing through that game as well. I just haven't had a chance to remember to add it to the timers. So without further ado, let us jump right into the stream. We are going to be starting with the Iridescent tour today. But first, a special announcement. So, for those of you that have been coming to my channel for the last few years, you'll know that one of the main goals as I play Genshin Impact is to max out Crab Row and crabs. I've already maxed out crabs a bunch of times, but you are about to witness the first time I max out Crab Row. Ladies and gentlemen, we have achieved the limit. And now it's time for me to think of ways to go beyond the limit. If you think you have an idea of how I can do that, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Alright. It is just so surreal that I have been hunting crabs relentlessly for the last 2 or so years. Actually, a little longer now. I first started hunting the crabs in full force during the first Summer Islands event of the Golden Apple Archipelago, because that is where I figured out the way that Genshin Impact handles crab spawning. Back then, we were in the midst of COVID lockdowns. I didn't have much to do, so all I did was on the little beach with all the mini games, I just stood on top of a rock next to the teleport waypoint and paused my game for about 20-30 minutes at a time, and then just watched the crabs spawn in midair. At first, I just did that because I had to walk away from the game. But then I realized that crabs were spawning in midair, so that led to a bunch of experimentation of how this works, and I also found out that the crabs will spawn digging up from the ground. So I just spent the remainder of that event farming crabs this way, and during the final 5 days or so, I thought to myself, it's really gonna suck when this island gets wiped from existence. And then it occurred to me, can this be applied elsewhere? So I have gone to every location that I could possibly think of that I have found crabs. The little beach in Mondstadt that has statically spawned crabs, so they won't spawn again no matter how long you wait until a reset happens. I have gone all the way to the beach where you first wake up when you start the game. You sometimes get crabs there, but the yield isn't very good. The key place that I found this is when only Mondstadt and Leo were accessible. It was just on the cusp of version 2.0. The only place that I found that actually gives the same spawning behavior back then was Guyun Stone Forest. So I would just stand on a rock for hours on end, unpausing every 20 or 30 minutes to see how many crabs I can collect in that ring. And I could usually collect about 10, 11 at best crabs every 20 or 30 minutes. Combine that with literally being stuck in COVID lockdowns, and I was collecting 200 or 400 crabs if I was doing absolutely nothing else per day, just by sitting on a rock. It really is amazing how all of that experimentation has led to this. That was when there was only one location to purchase Crabro, Good Hunter. Now we have 3 places to collect Crabro. You can get it from Good Hunter, you can get it from the shop in Yilong Wharf, and you can get it from the hotel in the Court of Fontaine from our good old pal Sanguinetti. Yes, I'm probably the only person playing Genshin Impact that can spend this long talking about crabs. So let us continue. Right now we have only 3 crabs. So now our goal is to max that out too. We want crabs to be maxed out and Crabro to be maxed out at the same time. This is gonna be fun. I've maxed out crabs twice already. And then I just decided to craft all of my crabs into Crabro as I collect them. So we're gonna be collecting crabs over and over again, and during each weekly reset, we're also going to be using 30 of our Crabro and then just purchase 30 more from those 3 shops. Because just because we've maxed out Crabro doesn't mean we can get complacent with the Crabro. Don't want to waste any resources because I also want to max out the crab dishes. And the dishes that actually require Crabro only require 1 Crabro. Essentially, all the crab dishes either require 4 crabs or 1 Crabro, which is crafted from 4 crabs. It is an interesting balancing system, the one exception being this one dish that requires, right here, Crabro Koroyaki. Requires 1 crab and 1 Crabro. The equivalent of 5 crabs.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
So yes, this has been Crab Talk. Wait a minute.
Add Astro.
Oh, right. Also, I've maxed out apples. And that one is easy to go beyond the limit for.
Wretched vermin!
Did not mean to do that. Alright, let's eat 1 apple.
Add Astro.
Yes! And we have hit the maximum number of apples we can have. going beyond the limit using this method. 10,013 apples. Alright, I'll just set Sino here so we can start doing Horror Fruit and collecting more carrots. Other locations include a video forest for Zayden Peaches and Pine Cones. Oh, Pine Cones has finally reached 5,000. Eggs and Sunsetia. Not gonna do that. We can't do Matsutake and mushrooms because those are maxed out. Alright. We've been talking about crabs and apples for 10 minutes now. Let's get started. To Watatsumi Island.
Quit following me.
Shine down! Inadmissible evidence!
Can't see? The wind rises. I'll uproot you!
There is no escape!
Swallow, you're dead! Quick for unsightly insects!
Motion to compel! Shine.
Too slow.
Whoa, so this is the venue, huh? Not half bad.
Ah, don't you worry, Jack Attack. We'll find that dog, even if it's hiding in Tenshukaku.
Ito, it's just a myth.
Whoa, compadre! And Paimon! You finally made it! Oh man, have I missed you guys. Ah! Oh, yeah, and this is Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. Jack Attack, you know these two, right?
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, it's you!
It's so wonderful to see you both again. I feel like that lantern rite was just yesterday. How have you been?
Pretty good. So how did you end up hanging around with Ito? Is he helping you with the Iridescence tour now?
Oh, you better believe it, Minnie Melon. But that's only half the story. This is no ordinary Iridescence tour. Me and Jack Attack are teaming up to turn this into the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness!
Rockin' for life? What do you know about rock and roll, bullchucker?
Huh? What, you never heard a bullchucker rock before? Moo, moo, moo! Don't try and understand it, Minnie Melon. It'll melt your mind. It's about letting loose. Come on, give us some lavender melon rock.
Okay, speak for yourself, mister. Sounds like you're the one whose mind is melting.
Just a local legend I heard about. Apparently there was a war between the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi not too long ago. Is that right?
Such a waste. When will people learn? Make rock and roll, guys, not war.
A tragedy to be sure. Countless animals were affected by the fallout. A raven, a bakedanuki, a weasel thief, and many more sustained injuries.
Fair point. The animals didn't deserve that. But, not to downplay it or anything, but didn't even worse stuff happen than that?
In the eyes of a rocker, all living things are equally important.
No, the story goes that this dog was something like a ninkin. It would show up out of nowhere in the middle of a battle to rescue the injured animals and take them to safety.
Rockin' and rollin' to the rescue! A king among canines! Woo! There'll always be a place for him in the Arataki gang.
In Rito, I was actually there while the war was going on. It inspired me to write a song about it. I was even planning to host a music festival around the same theme, but unfortunately, I couldn't convince my investors.
Oh yeah, I heard all about that. They claimed they had to cancel their plans because of an accident at sea, but that was just a lame excuse.
Yes, they weren't optimistic about the potential return on investment. Plus, I don't know, there seemed to be some other risks they were worried about.
What kind of risks?
Good question. Risks only apparent to people with mora to throw around, I suppose.
I agree. When people have too much mora, they lose their rock and roll spirit.
They do, huh? So what do you mean by rock and roll spirit anyway?
You know, the spirit of, you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. And that sort of stuff.
Huh. By that definition, aren't the investors the most rock and roll people in this scenario?
Anyway, point is, those chumps are out, and Arataki Ito is in. I'm running the show from here on out.
Oh, yeah, right! How are you gonna fill in for the investors? Do you even have any more?
I have faith in Ito. He tells me that the Arataki gang is a small but well-known and influential organization in this area, and has even been known to rub shoulders with the local authorities. Isn't that right?
Rub shoulders is putting it mildly. More like they're always locking horns.
Hey, don't look down your nose at the Arataki gang. I got connections, all right? Even the Tri-Commission listens to what I have to say.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, whatever you say.
You can doubt it all you want, Mini Melon, but it's the truth. You know that guy in the Yashiro Commission? Well, he and I are officially bros. That's right. I'm talking about Toma, housekeeper extraordinaire. And there's the general from the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Tengu. I mean, sure, we're always ribbing each other, but it comes from a place of deep mutual respect.
Mutual? Yeah, Paimon's not so sure about that.
Okay, fair. No first-name contacts there. But the Arataki gang is a big contributor to the revenue stream. All those fines we pay.
Fines?
Huh? No! I mean the taxes. Yeah. But that's not all. Let's not forget my contacts outside of the Tri-Commission, huh? Amazing, talented people from all walks of life. Like the TCG legend, Ayato. Oh yeah, he's made quite a name for himself in the TCG circles. In fact, they got a saying now. Ayato of the South, Ito of the North. Ha ha ha! That's right. I'm the only serious competition he's got in all of Inazuma.
Did you make that saying up?
Then there's the Fox Lady, VIP customer of Yukio's ramen stall and fellow participant in the Ramen Masters Championship. I was her only worthy opponent. Also, you know that lonely god in Tenshukaku? Well, guess what? Turns out it was her lifelong wish to catch one of Arataki Ito's events. During the Drum-Along Festival, the Tenryo Commission were worried that their almighty shogun might have too much fun and lose interest in running the government. That's why they invited me over to stay for a couple of days.
Wow, look at you! Sounds like you're really going up in the world. At this rate, you'll have made Shogun by the next time we see you. And then Paimon will have to call you Almighty Bullchucker.
Well, I'll admit I heard a few exaggerations there myself, but regardless, Ito has helped me secure a venue for this event, and for that, I owe him my thanks.
Ah, it's nothing. Don't mention it. My bro Goro sorted it all out for me. Let's both go thank him later.
Wait, you know Goro?
Yup. I always knew him as General Goro of the Resistance Fighters. But I had no idea there was more to the story. Turns out, he has another identity. You've, heard of Miss Hina, right?
Miss Hina, so you...
Hey, no need to yell, all right? Yes, Miss Hina. She's the one who told me. After falling for the Tenryou Commission's tricks at the Drumalong Festival, I figured I'd find a new location this time, somewhere out of their reach, like, here, for example. So I wrote Miss Hina a letter, asking if she knew anything about the procedure for holding an event on Watatsumi Island. She wrote me back right away and said I could ask Watatsumi Island's general for help, and that his name was Goro. I was like, what? General Goro is the general of all Watatsumi Island?
Oof, that was close. Paimon's with you now, but what did you think general meant?
What do you mean? Isn't it like one general per squad or something?
That's called a captain.
Really? Huh. Well, either way, if it wasn't for Miss Hina, I never would have known. Pretty rock and roll, huh? All right. Good chat, compadre. I just remembered I got a meeting with Goro coming up. Gonna ask him about that dog situation. Gonna have to love you and leave you for now. You guys focus on having a blast here at the festival. I think I can handle this little canine conundrum. There's still a few days left until the big party, so not everything's set up yet, but the jam zone and the roasted lavender melon zone are ready for action. Have fun, compadre. Gotta dash.
And we're back to roasted lavender
What a
melon.
character. Gotta admire his enthusiasm, though. Well, it looks like it's just the three of us for now. Why don't I show you the jam zone to start with? Here we are. I've supplied musical scores and instruments from various regions, including a horn I personally brought from Fontaine. You can play whatever music you like. If you get tired, the roasted lavender melon zone is just over there. Ito says that lavender melons are rock and roll fuel. So what do you think? Want to give it a try?
I guess that makes Paimon flying rock and roll fuel.
Hey, cut that out! Oh, lucky Ito's gone, otherwise Paimon would never hear the end of it. Ugh, let's change the topic. What other fun stuff is there to do here, Mr. Dvorak?
Well, we're planning to invite some more music enthusiasts, and we're still getting some supplies together, so we can decorate the place a little. But it could take some time. The Arataki gang has shifted their focus to the dog situation ever since I brought it up. Only one of them is actually sticking to the plan. Her name is Kuki Shinobu. She's out delivering invitations right now.
Yep, that's the Arataki gang for ya. Everyone else goofs around while Shinobu gets things done. We should help out. We can't let this event get totally derailed when Shinobu's out there doing her part.
Oh, I mean, are you sure? That would be extremely useful. We're starting to get behind schedule, and a couple extra pairs of hands could make all the difference.
No problem. We're happy to help. So you need us to find some music lovers and gather materials for decorating. Was that it?
Exactly. According to the original plan, we aim to finish everything in 5 days, and then the big party can begin. Actually, give me a second. I'll make you a checklist of all the outstanding tasks. That way it'll all be clearer. Oh, also, one other tidbit to share with you. Ito is planning to perform a song on stage on the final day of the event.
Ugh, typical bull chucker always has to be the center of attention. Oh, Paimon would steal the show for sure! No one would give Ito a second look after that! Pretty sure he'd yell out, "Paimon's so rock and roll it hurts!" And then he'd run off the stage, bawling his eyes out!
Those are some bold claims, Miss Paimon, but that kind of confidence would serve you well on the stage.
Ah, Paimon's just kidding. Anyway, we'll be ready for that checklist as soon as it's done, Mr. Dvorak.
Great. Feel free to take a look around. I'll bring it over in a few minutes.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Wow, Shinobu and Heizo! What a surprise!
This truly is a pleasant surprise. Although, not that surprising, to be honest. I was just telling Miss Shinobu that I had a sneaking suspicion we might run into you.
Doshin Shikanoin was talking about you constantly the whole way here. I guess the universe answered his prayers.
It's called intuition. Names pop into my head at relevant moments, just the way my mind works.
Paimon sure wasn't expecting Heizo to be the first one to show up.
Boss nagged me to prioritize the Tenryo Commission invitations. He specifically requested Madame Kujo Sara and Doshin Shikanoin.
So, why isn't Sara here?
Almost certainly because she has no desire whatsoever to see Ito. In her defense, here's what was written on the invitation letter. Kujo Tengu, come meet me at the top of the Sanganamiya Shrine. Let's go nuts and have a totally rock and roll sumo wrestling match.
If I were Kujo Sara, I'd jump at the chance to throw Ito off the roof.
But then wouldn't Kokomi come and throw Sara off too? All that stomping around on her roof, the noise would drive her crazy!
Yeah. Well, anyway, Madame Kujo Sara's response was much more magnanimous than mine would have been. She gave us a basket of lavender melons to bring as a gift.
Magnanimous? I'm not so sure. Something tells me she's trying to send a message.
What message?
If that Oni brat wants to pick a fight with me, there will be plenty of lavender melons waiting for him at the police station.
Maybe the fact you assume that says more about you than her. So what about the other basket of lavender melons, huh? Is that one from you? What message are you trying to send?
The other basket is actually from a few of us at the police station. I chipped in, and so did some other Doshin who've arrested Ito before, and so did some of Ito's former cellmates. So, I guess this basket of lavender melons is our way of saying, there'll always be a place for you here.
Maybe just give Boss the melons and don't mention that part.
Sure. Well, my work is done here, anyway. Now that I've delivered the lavender melons and said hello to the Traveler, I should probably get going.
Aren't you gonna stay for the event?
Don't worry, I'll definitely be back for the big party. But I have some business to attend to in Rito first.
Eesh, being a detective sounds busy. I got you running around all over the place. Oh, wait, Rito! Do you happen to know anything about a mystery Ninken that appeared during the war? Apparently a lot of people in Rito were talking about it.
Ah, the dog, yes? That was the inspiration behind this music festival, wasn't it? Shinobu told me all about it.
Oh, never mind. Paimon just thought a detective might have the inside scoop.
I'm only speculating here, but from experience, I'd say it's probably just a local legend. I doubt the dog even exists. What's wrong? From the look on your face, you've got a vested interest in this situation. Interesting. Well, since I'm going to Rito anyway, I can always ask around and see where it leads. Don't be silly. If this matters to you, that's a good sign that it'll turn out to be something that interests me too.
Stay tuned for more info. See you all soon.
Seems like Doshin Shikanoin's quite the lone wolf. Well, I better get back to delivering these invitations. Gotta make sure the big party's a success.
In that case, guess it's time for us to get to work too. Wonder how that checklist is coming along.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's that list for you. If you can work your way through all this, we'll be back on track.
Great! Perfect timing, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get on it right away!
Thank you. I'm very grateful for your help. If you feel like flexing your musical muscles to take a break at any point, just come and find me in the jam zone.
Okay, this is interesting. Complete Twilight Glows Nocturne. First, second, and third movements. Complete Evening Breeze Serenade. First, second, and third movement. And the other one is locked right now. Following Dvorak's checklist by defeating specific monsters, collecting designated Savat regional specialties, or using the photo taking function to take pictures of specific targets to obtain the corresponding venue decorations. You can go to Dvorak to decorate the venue and make it more complete. Room machines, primal constructs, clockwork mecha.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Hello. Would you like to practice some music? Great. Before you get started, you'll want to calibrate your instrument. Everyone's playing style is slightly different. Let me help you with that.
Press the controller button according to the drum beat on the accented note. Adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note position you entered. Okay.
Hello. Great. I've been looking forward to hearing you play.
All right, let's see what we got. Extreme Carnival Ensemble. During the performance, different notes will appear on the screen. When a note falls on the decision line, strike the decision line to score points. The amount of points scored will vary depending on the timing of your stroke. A long note is represented by the long strip of light. Hold the button to play the note, then release after the light strip disappears to score points. The instrument used in the interface theme will be based on the music by default. You can go to the settings menu to change the instrument or interface theme. Hello and welcome to the stream. We're just getting to the pro version of Lustrous Trick. Saw me streaming in the tavern, so you decided to join me? Oh, thank you for stopping by. This just happens to be the stream where I finally hit 9,999 crab row. Alright. Let's try out a new song. They actually put some difficulty into these songs. I screwed up at the last moment. So yeah, I'm not going for perfect in this stream, but for the last 2 rhythm games, I've at least tried to get every song on every difficulty with a perfect score. But I am honestly not sure if I'm gonna make it through this. It's more likely that my fingers are just gonna cramp up mid-song. Oh yeah, the videos for the previous events are still up on my channel, so you should see some of that madness. All right. So close. Well, at least I'm getting above 95%. That at least tells me that with enough days of practice, I should be able to perfect this. It always gets me when they want me to use D-pad left and circle. Let's see. I gotta figure out a way, or at least remember how I did it last time. Next up is Rex Incognito. At the very least, this gets the blood pumping. Okay. Ah. Missed one. All right. One good and one failed. That's the best one yet. All right. They are really trying to cramp my hands. Alright, thank you for stopping by. Okay, 92. But that unlocked the one and only king. So what am I dealing with this? Yep. I'm screwed. I can't even keep up with the notes. So the other songs are Any Last Words, Perugia de Loveline. I don't even know how to pronounce this. And Nippy Bout. Alright, still above 90. So yeah, if I have any hope of perfecting at least one of these songs, I need to be playing this thing every day for an hour at a time. That's the feeling I'm getting. At the very least, my hands haven't cramped up, so that's good. Of course I have no room for adventurous experience. Now let's see what the one and only king looks like. Okay. Wait. You have got to be kidding me. Okay. So, this is a funny thing. I have been playing this thing at ×2 speed the whole time. You'd think that ×1 would be the default, and you are correct. It is the default, but the thing is, I explicitly remember at the end of last year's set of rhythm game events, I had set the speed all the way to the max, which was 2 at the time, 2.0, and started playing a bunch of songs during Windbloom. So this is actually a pretty interesting thing. They actually saved my setting. It's just somewhere in my save data they saved the rhythm speed at twice the speed. So no wonder I can barely keep up. So we're just gonna turn that back down to 1 since we're starting something new. Anything else? All right. Now let's see if I fare any better. I still don't expect to do the one in Oni. Yep. Well, at least I can practice the lower difficulties. Okay. That's much better. Now I actually have a chance to memorize the notes. All right. Oh, that was just awful. Yes! That is one. That is one down. Surasana Fantasia normal. All right. Missed one. Alright, 3 goods, 1 fail. Ah, 1 good. Getting there. Ah! Oh well. This requires crazy focus. And even more because I'm on a controller. Now let's see what some of the other options do. Undulating ripples? Yeah, let's see if that changes anything. Okay. Yes, it does change something. Just the interface style. The default undulating ripples. Okay. Just had to ruin that one note. Well, at least I figured out why it was moving so fast. Ah, one good. Definitely getting better now. Well, better than last time. Now let's just get through this at least once, so we can see where all the beats are. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, I'm good with the controller, but I'm not that good.
There's no...
Hello. Great.
So yeah, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need a lot of time. 18 days is not enough. The Nightwind Horn. During your performance, you can hold the note button to cause the Nightwind Horn to play a long note. I guess that is the start of the Iridescent tour event. Just checking. Yep. Item amount exceeds limit.
Quit following me.
So the limit for Crabro is indeed 9,999.
Too slow.
Ad Astro. Thank you for
Too slow.
Alright. Now before we end the stream, we're going to take care of the Spiral Abyss. Something that I wanted to take care of last stream, but we ran out of time. The Blessing of the Abyssal Moon, the Flame Fanning Moon. When a character triggers Vaporize, Overloaded, Melt, Burning, Burgeon, Pyro Swirl, or Pyrocrystallize reactions on an opponent, the opponent's all elemental resistance and physical resistance is reduced by 30% for 4 seconds. Now let's take a look at who we're... Sure, of course, why not? Magu Kenki's back in rotation. Then we got Nemesis of Coppelius and Abyss Lecter, Violent Lightning. Finally, Iniquitous Baptist, Invoker of Fire, Frost, and Fulmination. Well, as long as Capellius is in the first half, we don't really have to change our strategy much. Yes, I know I'm not giving myself much chance to pull off any pyro-related attacks, but we'll see how we fare.
Another test subject.
Into the wind.
Let's get down to
Clouds high. The birds call.
Test subject.
The wind knows me.
Drops of color. Scatter!
Barry. Finally, no.
Shine down!
Let's get down to business.
Hey! Ow! Oh!
The fairy.
Watch out!
Hi.
I see everything! Fire! Well, with rocks coming at ya!
One with nature.
Nowhere to hide.
The wind knows me.
Order guide you. Crumble.
Delicate as silk.
Another test subject.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Next customer! There is no escape! Hey! Hey there! Coming at ya! Let the world collide! Watch out! Fire! Well, with rocks. Watch out! Illusion shattered! Committed to memory. Make yourself at home.
One with nature.
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
I will have order.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds.
Good? Cut to the chase. Lend me a hand. This Thursday belongs to us. Delicate as silk.
This is order.
Wind strike.
Pay your dues.
There is no escape. Attack! That's the way. Hey there! Hiya!
I must do my duty! Watch out! Coming at ya!
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
I am the cutting edge of fashion. Yoo-hoo! Coming at ya! Hey there! Attack! That's the way.
Into the wind.
Delicate as silk.
The wind knows me.
Nowhere to hide.
Into the wind. Time to go.
I will have order.
One with nature.
Let's go, Tomato. I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Everyone hold hands.
Strike a pop. Hey there. Hey there. Let my name echo in song.
Illusion shattered. I see everything.
Hey there.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is
Adorn
ready.
my night.
Lend me a hand.
One with nature.
Next customer.
Pound it to the ground!
Testing my patience.
To the tape.
Will. Yes.
Shine down. Hey. Yoo-hoo! Come on, Navia. Focus.
Fire! Well,
Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered. There is no escape.
The wind knows me.
Corrupted color. Scatter! Let's go, Tomato. With sword comes shadow.
Time to go. As one with wind and cloud.
This is order.
Lend me a hand. Delicate as silk.
Time to go. Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Let's...
Scrubs of color. Scatter!
The wind knows me.
Shine down! I see everything! Strike a pop! Coming at ya! Watch out! A proper send-off! From the Spina with love. Watch out! Ha! Hiya! Hey! I'm getting sick of this thing. A proper send-off! From the Spina with love. Where'd that come from? Inazuma shines eternal!
Time to go.
Nowhere to hide. Lend me a hand.
The fairy. Fine. Now that's the fairy. One with nature.
Order guide you.
Next customer, I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Time to go. Clouds high. The bird.
Incoming. With sword comes shadow. Scrubs of color. Scatter! Let's...
The wind knows me.
This is order. Ride!
Lend me a... Speed of light. Hey! Nowhere to hide. Delicate as silk. I see everything. Illusion shattered. Let the world come alive. Hey there. Coming at ya. Attack! That's the way. Hey there. Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Coming at ya! Everyone hold hands! How brilliant! Attack! That's the way. Watch out! Hey! The Temple of Wisdom! Let my name echo in song! Shine down! Coming at ya! A proper send-off! From the Spina with love. Hiya! Watch out! Ha! Ha!
Into the wind.
Let's go, Tomato. Scrubs of color.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Incoming.
One with nature. Falling leaves. Adorn my night.
Lend me a hand. I am the cutting edge of fashion.
This is order.
Cut to the chase. Let's cast the speed of light.
Delicate as silk.
As one with wind and cloud.
Order guide you.
Nowhere to hide. Let me hit.
There is no escape.
This thing's getting a little. Attack! That's it, coming at ya.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Attack! I see everything.
There is no escape.
Hey there! Fire! Well, with rock. Coming at ya.
Now you shall perish.
Fire! Well, with rocks. Coming at ya. Committed to memory. Shower me with praise. Watch out!
Alright, let's see if these teams hold up.
Into the wind.
This is order.
I am the cutting edge of fashion. Lend me a hand.
One with nature. Clouds hide. The birds.
With sword comes shadow.
I will have order.
Grab this color. Scatter!
Into the wind.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Hey!
This is order.
With sword comes shadow. I am the cutting edge of fashion. Lend me a hand. Let's go, Tomato.
Solidify.
Speed of light.
Wind strike.
Next customer.
Alright. That was less painful than I thought it'd be.
Everyone hold hands. Yoo-hoo!
Shine down.
Watch out! Watch out! Attack! That's the way. Haha! Hey there! Roll!
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Fire! Shower me with praise! Coming at ya! Where are you? Watch out! Out of my sight! Attack! Strike a pop! No mercy!
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Out of my sight! Make yourself at home!
This body.
I see everything! Fire! Well, yoo-hoo!
Illusion shattered.
Committed to me. Coming at ya! Hiya!
Inazuma shines eternal! Let my magic begin!
Yeah, this way through. Time to shine! Watch out! Fire! Well,
Let my magic begin!
oh! Hey there! Grow, grow, grow!
There is no...
I guess I'm going home.
Alright, needs work.
I will have order.
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Don't blink! Hey! Cut to the chase. Let me ahead.
Order guide you.
Incoming. Lend me a hand.
One with nature.
Nowhere to hide. I am the cutting edge of fashion.
I will have order.
Next customer.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Let's go, Tomato. Delicate as silk. Illusion shut. Strike a pop. Attack! That's the way. Watch out. Coming at ya. Hang it. Committed to memory. Now you shall perish. Fire! Well, where are you? With Ross. Let my name echo in song. Everyone hold him.
There is no escape!
What unfortunate fault.
Coming at ya. Power flows through me. A proper send-off from the Spina with watch out. Tap. Yoo-hoo! Ah.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
This way through the river. Calm down. None. Hey there. Belongs to ice. A proper send-off from the Spina with gloves. The show begins. Time to shine.
Illusion shattered!
Hey.
Let my magic begin!
Oh. Hey there.
Now you shall perish!
Coming at ya. May I fire? Well, pardon me.
There is no escape!
The Temple of Wisdom. The banquet is nearing its end. I see everything. Stop that! Watch out!
Must go on! Torn to oblivion! Watch your foot! Shine down! Transcend all constraints!
Coming at ya! Hey there! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Everyone hold hands!
Alright. Missing a star there. So yeah, it needs work.
Stabilize.
Lend me a hand. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
Order guide you.
Let's go, Tomato. I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Solidify.
Speed of light. Ha, hit.
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. A dork.
Don't blink. Huh? Cut to the chase. Let's go, Tomato. Yeah.
This is order.
Lend me a hand. Delicate as silk.
Stabilize.
Next customer.
I will have order.
Pay your dues.
The show begins. Illusion shattered. Coming at ya. Attack! That's the way. Hiya! Now you shall perish. Ha! Transcend all constraints. I see everything.
Sacrifice is ready.
Let the world come alive! A proper send-up! What do you think you are? Shine down! Make yourselves a room! Watch out! It's coming at ya! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! A proper send-up! From the scene, watch out! How brilliant! Shine down!
The golden slumber.
Coming at ya!
Behold.
Watch out!
Hear the truth.
Bring it fire! Well, everyone hold hands! Coming at ya!
Peace be
Watch out! Hey! Inazuma shines eternal!
my holy proclamation.
There is no escape!
Hear the truth. The power of revelation.
Hey there! Attack! That's the way!
upon you.
Lightning, echoing song! Growl, growl, growl!
Hear ye
Watch out!
the word of joy. The truth shall set you free.
Coming at ya! Strike a
Praise
blow!
the be
I see
upon
everything!
you. Revelation. Peace and joy upon you.
Hey there! Fire!
Hear ye the word of joy. The truth shall set you free.
Commit to
Hear
memory!
ye the word of
Hey there!
So I really have nothing to fear from Abyss Lectors, because whenever I use Navia's elemental burst, it just keeps shooting down geo damage on this guy. And since he's basically permanently electro-fused once he's at the end of his HP bar, it's just an endless loop of elemental shards. So I get a near permanent shield and he can't do any damage to me because he's just focused on electro.
Frostbite crisp. Solidify.
Speed of light. Scatter.
Cut once. Time for a flash berserk.
With sword comes shadow.
Order guide you.
Delicate as silk.
I let him survive long enough to put up his shield.
You'll get it right. It's time for a blast breach.
Nowhere to hide.
Freshness preserved.
As one with wind and cloud.
Don't blink.
This is order.
The wind knows me.
I am the cutting edge of fashion. Next customer. Cut to the chase. Next customer.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds
Delicate as silk.
I will have order.
Incoming. Hey!
The berry. I regret.
Nowhere to hide. I am the cutting edge of fashion.
This is order.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Don't blink. Lend me a... Drops of color. Scatter. Cut to the chase.
Order guide you.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Lend me a hand. Next customer. Coming at ya.
The unholy dross.
Torn to oblivion!
Coming at ya.
Redemption.
Coming at ya. Attack! Time to shine.
Unholy dross. What your sins?
Grow! Illusion shattered!
Hey there!
Sin must pay.
Nah, watch out!
Fight your
There is no
salvation.
escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
This may hurt a little. Yeah!
Righteous retribution.
The Temple of Wisdom! Yeah! Watch out! Yeah! Fire! Well, just watch out!
Shine down! Ha! Now you shall perish!
Let the world come alive! May I present?
Illusion shattered!
Minute's memory! Fire! Well, withdraw.
No.
Hey there! Hiya!
Your salvation.
Torn to oblivion!
Grow!
I need for redemption. Your
A proper send-off from Christina with love. Yoo-hoo!
Alright, Spiral Abyss is done, but we are now back to that spot where we just can't reach 36 stars. So I'm gonna try to rework the team, see if I can't make them a bit stronger, and then do another run later. But at least we made it to the end. Alright, and that's it for today's stream. Thank you so much to everyone who came to watch this stream today, and those who come to watch the playback later. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you are notified of the next Genshin Impact stream. Because there will be another Genshin Impact stream, but I'm also going to be releasing
if someone can't handle
videos, most likely sporadically, as I get perfect scores on each of these songs, on each difficulty. But this year I make no guarantee that I will do every song perfect. Just staring at these beat maps makes my fingers hurt. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.